Okay. Oh, okay. So it has an option to screen share also. Okay, so let me see here. I am going to, okay, I'm going to email you the link.
It's not going to show me, is it?
No, because you're over there. It's just going to show me in my messy head. So,
Yeah, because you said screen share, but that just means there'll be
right,
a place for people to comment and all that.
right. Although there is something I can do on my Chromebook that I might want to share while I'm doing this just to show people that's kind of cool. Okay, let's see here.
As long as it doesn't involve anybody looking at my ugly face right now.
Yeah, well, only my ugly face.
Okay, well, your hair is the only thing ugly about you, and they're going to see you like that.
Yeah, this is gonna be funny. Okay, so I'm gonna try to send you this email, and let's see here. Let's see. Did you get an email?
Not yet.
Okay, it's weird because it said it sent, but hmm.
Nothing yet. Sometimes it takes a while, doesn't it?
Sometimes there's a delayed reaction between when you. Okay, let's see here.
I see it.
Okay, yeah. So
So I just need to click on that.
yeah, and then once you get on there, it'll be like a YouTube video, but it will be live, and you should see me.
Okay, so I see you.
Oh,
You should have done something about the hair.
yeah, it's all right. This is informal.
Yeah, it's all right. This is informal. Yeah.
Hi, everybody who is unfortunate enough to be watching this video. Yeah, I did not fix my hair for this because this is just an experiment to see how live streaming works on YouTube from a Google Chromebook. Whoa, and you can probably hear the echo of me because my mom is watching on her Chromebook. So, Mom, do you see a place where it has a chat box?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Yeah.
let me see. Let me see if I can do this.
Okay.
How do I,
Yeah.
wait. Oh,
Okay.
down here it
Yeah.
says chat. If I want to type something in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I'm doing is I'm muting the sound on your computer so we won't have that echo.
Oh,
Because you can hear me because I'm in the same room as you.
Okay, so now that you did that, where do I type it? Because you see now it's covering up my. Oh, now it's coming back. It covered up my chat spot.
Okay, so yeah, so
Okay,
you can type a little message.
So for now, I'm gonna put hi, and then I just push enter.
Yeah, that should work. Oh, okay, I see where you say hi.
See, and I don't see where I said it.
Hi.
I put hi, and then I pushed enter.
Yeah. Is it not showing you what you said? Because I can.
I see yours that says hi, Mom. Oh, now I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I see everlasting love, Jeremiah, and then hi.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now you're logged into your Everlasting Love Jeremiah 31:3 account.
I'm going to put it up here so it's easier for me to type.
So yeah, so this is a test stream to test how well streaming to YouTube works for future episodes of the Everlasting Love podcast that I do with my mom. Because last time we tried to record a podcast, there wasn't enough space on the device for it to save, so the file was just gone. So we spent an hour recording the most excellent podcast, and then it was just gone. So our hope is that if we live stream it, then it's on YouTube, so that regardless of how much space there is on the device, it will still be there, and then we can download it, edit it, also get on Facebook, other platforms, add the musical intro, all that good stuff. So yeah, so I'm teaching my mom how it works for people, how they can comment there. So like for me, it shows my video here, and then on the right side it has the chat. So when somebody what is watching live, they can do the live chat, but then also after the stream ends, people can leave regular YouTube comments on the video because it becomes a regular video. The recording is the way it's supposed to work. And so also while I am on this live stream, I see that there is a screen share option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share what's on my screen of my Chromebook, because there's something really cool I want to be able to show people, something that you can do with a Chromebook that they may not know about. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to try sharing the screen. Okay, yeah, it shows a bunch of copies of me there. But Mom, I want to show you something really cool, Mom, and anybody else watching this. Okay, first of all, I have animals here as my picture there. That was one of the built-in pictures. I chose that one because I like the animals. Yeah, and then I have the terminal here where basically, I don't know why it's called Penguin, but I have a Linux distribution running inside of Chromebook. Like it has a virtual machine where it's a whole other computer here. And this is just like a text-based system. It's setting things up. And what's really cool about this is I have basically, and how it says, "Hello, Chastity, welcome back to Linux on Chromebook." I made it do that. So this is a Linux system. I don't have very much on here right now, but I have my Git folder. So I'm gonna do cd Git. That means change directory, and then we're gonna look at what I have here. And I have assembly, Chastity Code Cookbook, and I have Chaste Tris. And I'm gonna see how this works well. I'm gonna go to Chaste Tris, and I'm going to go to, let's see, CD source. Okay. And then, okay, let's see, CD SDL2 renderer, because I have to navigate by a text command. Wait, did I mistype? Oh, I forgot the underscore there. This is cool. So then once I'm in this folder, if I make, it should compile and it should work here. Oh, here we have it. See, look at this. I have my Tetris game. I actually got my Tetris game that I made running on a Chromebook. This is my Tetris game, and I actually figured out how to get it compiled on here, because the Chromebooks allow you to install this Debian Linux distribution. And because it is a Linux distribution, I was able to install the SDL libraries, and it's just really cool here. Yeah, this is so cool. And so like I am actually playing my own Tetris game on a Chromebook, and this is probably something people didn't know you could do. But yes, basically this means that almost any game that can be compiled for Linux can also run on a Chromebook. And this is one of the reasons I wanted to buy this Chromebook. But the other main purpose was so that I could play Words with Friends with my mom. So yeah, I made Tetris there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's not the only cool thing here, because of the fact that this is this is a whole Linux distribution, and because this is Git, see, the way I got my files on here is because Git is a version control system. So, for example, if I go to the assembly directory here, then I can do git pull, and now what it's done is it's downloaded all of the files, all my programming files for assembly language that I wrote on my Linux computer at home. And there's a lot of files here. 311 files have been updated or downloaded. And this includes the assembly books that I'm writing. Like, this is just a huge list here. So, for example, now that I have everything there, if I go to CD books and if I go to DOS, for example, then what I can do is actually there's a shorter way to do this. If I select this text here, and it's copied the text, and then I can do less, and then I Control-Shift-V is this file. Now, this is the plain text of my entire DOS book right here. Mom, this is kind of cool for you to see, because this is all just regular text. Everything in the book. See, the markdown syntax here, where you have a pound sign, and then the title, that's a header. So that shows up as header. Like, there's the preface, there's the sections, there's there's chapter 1, and you can see that the source code, I have like those backticks on the top and bottom. So I just learned the language of how to do it. So it's all just a regular text file, but you actually proofread the actual paperback that I had on Amazon. And now that guy is making a new paperback. He's finding more things to be corrected. So it's cool.
Did you see the question? I typed a question on here.
I haven't seen that yet. Let me see if I can switch back and see what you said here. Oh, would the screen share be where we could post words of Greek and Hebrew, their spelling, when we were having a podcast about those words in the Bible and what they mean? That's an interesting idea.
That we could use visual aids besides talking about it.
Actually, I have an idea related to that. Actually, what I'm going to do here is, okay, I'm going to just do a quick update here before I leave my Linux here. Code cookbook. Okay, I'm going to do a git pull and just download all the changes there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit that. And Mom, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have you pick a Bible verse, any Bible verse in the Bible. Okay, what I'm going to go to the Net Bible website because I want people to see this. So the Net Bible is a modern English translation, and it has a lot of footnotes too, and sometimes it will show you the Greek stuff too. So what Bible verse would we use as an example?
Well, trying to remember the exact reference.
Or maybe we could actually do the Jeremiah one.
Experiment with our Jeremiah theme verse.
Yeah. Okay. So first, I'm going to go in the Old Testament to the book of Jeremiah, and then I choose chapter 31. And then, so now this, we're going to read what it says in the Net Bible, but it also has the option to look at things in King James. So in verse 3 of Jeremiah 31, in a faraway land, the Lord will manifest himself to them. He will say to them, I have loved you with an everlasting love. That is why I have continued to be faithful to you. So right now it's it says Net 2, but we can change it to King James Version here. It lets you choose different versions of the Bible. So now it says, the Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. It says of Hebrew, from afar, with loving kindness I extended loving kindness unto thee. Interesting. And interesting. Now I'm going to see what this over here does on the right, because it has an option for Hebrew. Okay, now that shows what it looks like in the actual Hebrew alphabet, the letters there, which I can't read. But
well, I mean, I could put specific
mhm.
words. Now, see, they're actually written in the Hebrew letters there.
Right.
But I am able to give a pronunciation of them in English.
Yeah.
To translate what they actually say. You know, when we're covering these questionable scriptures,
Right.
there's certain words I'm trying to teach people about, and I'm thinking we might be able to post them up there.
Yeah.
So people can see how they're spelled and what they mean.
Yeah, this is very interesting because see, one of the things about the Net Bible is that it has like I'm gonna switch it back to Net 2. I guess it's Net Bible version 2. See here, when you're in Net Bible mode, notice it will have it'll have little footnote numbers. So like in verse 3, in a faraway land, it has a little number 4. So when I click that, then it shows the footnote for that note here. Yeah, so the first word, Merakok, distant, can mean at a distance in location or time. While built from the preposition min of source, yeah, because it shows Hebrew, but then also shows like our alphabet, like letters of what it might be. So basically, it's talking about certain words in it, and it's also referencing other Bible verses that use that same word.
Like when we try to redo our other podcasts we were doing.
Yeah.
We could put up those Greek words that I was bringing up.
Yeah.
And how they're spelled. But would we have to post that up there ahead of time so people could see it?
Well, not necessarily, because one of the things that's cool is because we can search the entire Net Bible and we can look at the Greek and Hebrew and the footnotes it tells about that. So we'll be able to see that. And then we can also give commentary on that kind of a thing. So this may actually turn out to be a really cool thing, because see, the screen share will allow us to temporarily take it off of our camera. So instead of people seeing us, people will be able to read along with us.
So we go back and forth.
Right. So, like, for example, now I'm going to exit out of that, and then I'm going to stop the screen, and then it's just going to go back to just me here. So this is kind of cool. This might actually go better than I expected, because I wasn't really thinking about the screen share feature, but this gives us more flexibility.
Well, see, that will help to have visual aids as well as just talking about it, where people can actually see how it's spelled, and then we can put the definition under it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it, but most people aren't going to remember that.
Well, yeah, and you know, a lot of people like me are more visual. So, for example, if we are trying to show a Bible verse, if we can show it in Net Bible, we can show it in King James, we can show it in NIV and stuff like that, and we can see what the Hebrew and Greek words are. And also, like, let's say we're sharing a book that somebody's written on a topic, we can go to their website. Like, let's say we wanted to go to Kathy Baldock's website about her books or something, we'd be able to show. And then when people are seeing the cover of a book, that helps remind them, like they see that.
Been holding it up.
Right. Whereas the ability to screen share, like, people can see how I have my Linux inside of the Chromebook. I can play my Tetris game, but I can also screen share the Bible verses on the netbible.org website. So really, this may turn out to be a really cool thing, Mom, because as you see, we have flexibility. Now we can show anything on the screen of the computer, and I might actually be able to get some real use out of this Chromebook I bought too. You know, so this is this.
So it can show us while we're talking, but then when we want to, we can switch it to. But you said we wouldn't have to set it up ahead of time.
Not necessarily. We could now. One thing though is we could, because let's say I had a tab open, like it was already open to a Bible verse or some website or whatever we wanted to do, and then I could, start the screen share, then just switch over to that tab. So we could prepare things ahead of time, which would speed up the process.
So, and when it's time, when we're talking about it, we could actually show those words and what they mean while we're talking about it, so they see and hear it.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, how when, like on a sermon at a lot of modern churches, like they will have the tech person show the Bible verses on the screen that the pastor is using at the time, so yeah, that's.
Well, yeah, and so actually, I'm trying to think, because see, like when Kathy, the first time I watched the video of Kathy Baldock in her class she was teaching, she had this huge timeline up, and she'd go down and she'd show things on the timeline about people's attitudes about homosexuality and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was really good to see that and hear what she had to say about it.
Yeah,
just reading the book, you can't see it the same.
Right. Yeah. So we can have like visual aids for people. Also, I noticed briefly that the number of viewers was 3 for a few seconds. And then after I switched back to my camera, then people saw my ugly hair and then they went away. So, and now there's just one, which is you. It's like, it's like they clicked on this video. What's this? We have the Net Bible, and they're like, oh my God, what is that thing? They're like, what is that messy hair? What?
It went away.
What is that thing in the blue shirt? Is that a male or female, or what is it? Like, and this, Mom, this is why I'm not more popular. People see me and like, I want nothing to do with that.
Well, that's why I make you brush your hair, and I try to prepare an outline so we have structure to what we say. We're not just one person rambling like you tend to do.
Right, but still, yeah, I think it'll be much more interesting when we're properly prepared. But see, it's important, Mom, to be able to do just tests like this, where you're just testing things. You don't have a plan. You're just trying to see what's possible. And so far, I'm impressed because I feel like YouTube is nice just because of the fact that we can screen share, and we have the convenient chat feature. And technically, because of the fact that since it's on YouTube, people don't have to have like an account to watch it. I don't think. I think like if they have the link, or if they just visit a channel or whatever. And right now, see, this is on my personal YouTube channel because that's what is logged into my Chromebook here. So we would.
So you can do that, but then you could transfer it to R1 and on Facebook, everywhere else that you put it.
Yeah, so this is actually pretty cool. So I suppose what I can do is I can end this stream, and then it'll probably try to process for a while, but then the recording will be available, so then I can watch it later and then see how it turned out. Specifically, one of the things I want to check is I want to see whether it had any lag while I was doing my Tetris game or not, whether that slowed it down or not. But the very fact that I even managed to pull such weird technologies off on a Chromebook is amazing. And this is one of the things that's cool for people to know is The Chromebooks are actually, in some ways, better for certain people. Um, like part of the reason the Chromebooks are cool, not only do they have this built-in Linux distribution that you can install on any of the modern Chromebooks, but they're very easy for seniors to use because when I bought my mom her Chromebook, I bought. This is actually the one she has now is the second one because the other one failed after like 5 years or whatever. Um, I got my mom a Chromebook because I read about it and I thought it might be good for somebody like my mom who's less experienced with computers because I did not want her to try to suffer with Microsoft Windows on most laptops, and they're just a pain.
I'm separate, but not about that.
Yeah, she suffers for entirely different reasons. But one of the nice things about Chromebooks is that it's all just very basic. You log in with your Google account, you get on your email, you can watch YouTube, she can basically do anything from the web browser, but doesn't need Microsoft Office and all the strange things that Windows has with its like it has constant system updates, and Chromebook has updates too, but at least it doesn't. So far, it doesn't just force it on you. It's like it lets you update, but it doesn't like just while you're trying to get something done. It's like, oh, the system will now restart, and that was the final straw why I became most of the Linux user because when you're trying to do something, you're trying to write a book, you're in a Zoom meeting, and then it just decides, oh, the whole computer's going to reboot, and you have no control at all of what happens to your computer. That was why I hate that.
Well, let's try doing the one we did and repeat it on the 18th.
Okay.
And then on the 25th, we'll see if Lauren can join us for the topic she wants to talk about.
Okay. So yeah. So
Because next week you're going over to Lucas's house.
right. Okay. So on July 18th, Saturday, July 18th, we're going to try redoing our podcast that didn't save before, and we might be able to do even better. So thanks for listening to this informal Independence Day stream. Oh, and also remember that man looketh on the outward appearance, but God looks on the heart, which is good news for me because when people judge me by my outward appearance, it's not pretty.